The 2011 season for the Giants began with the greatest of expectations. A World Series flag flew over the city for the first time, and the Giants nation had never been prouder. But in baseball, things don't always go as planned. The storyline for the Giants shifted from trying to defend their title to simply trying to stay healthy. But thanks to one of the best pitching staffs in the majors, the Giants stayed in the race until the end. Today marks the final game of the 2011 season. Next.
Warm afternoon here at AT&T Park as we wrap up this 2011 season. Final game of this series as well, Giants and Rockies. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwayne Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. Well, this is a perfect time not to talk about who's playing today or this game, but a chance to pay tribute to the people who watch these games on Comcast and to all the folks who have come out to the ballpark. So let's thank them because they've been great.
Well, they have been great. They've been great here at the ballpark where this year the Giants set an all-time franchise record going back 129 seasons in attendance, and they also set an all-time franchise record in our viewing audience. So from all of us in the Giants family, for my partner, for all the players, for the coaches, the managers, the general manager, everybody who even remotely ever looked like they belong to the Giants, we say thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's right. You have made the season fun for all of us. All right, when we come back, Amy G is going to take a look at a fun play last night. Connor Gillespie hit his first big league home run, and it was an inside the park. She'll do that after this.
Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by AT&T, Bank of America, the official bank of the San Francisco Giants. And by Toyota. Check out the great deals at your local Toyota dealer today.
Well, it is here. Game 162 has arrived, the final contest of the 2011 season. Veterans Mark DeRosa and Pat Burrell in today's lineup. They sure have been good Giants on and off the field, and they are bookended this afternoon in that lineup by the youth movement. Welcome back to the ballpark. I'm Amy Gutierrez. And speaking of the youth movement, how about infielder Connor Gillespie, who last night recorded his first major league home run, an inside the park home run, no doubt, and it is our Ford right choice this afternoon. As we take a look back, Connor ended up joining just 3 other San Francisco Giants to accomplish this feat: Dax Jones, Johnny LeMaster, Skip Pitlock. Now, he told me today when he hit it, he knew he hit it hard and thought he'd at least get a double out of it, stretched it into a triple, slipped a little bit there, and he made it home, took a quick little nap. He told me he was very tired. If you have never done that run, it's a long one. About slipping at third, he said, of course, the guys were razzing him because, well, it was funny and it made it more memorable. He's building a new home in Kansas that he moves into tomorrow, and I asked, do you have a place for that home run ball? And he said he's going to place it much higher than he placed his first major league hit baseball. He left that on the floor, and the dog ate it. Good lesson learned. All right, youngster Eric Surkamp on the hill this afternoon for the Giants in their final contest of 2011. Cook and Kike will be back with lineups and first pitch, but after this, we're going to check in with our Comcast Sportsnet studios for an update. Stay with us.
just about ready to be wrapped up. Our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open this weekend. 72 degrees here at the yard. We hardly have any winds at all. Humidity at 60%. The forecast is clear and a nice day for a win. Here's the Rockies lineup. It'll be Young, Fowler, and then Ellis, followed by Kuzminov. Seth Smith will hit fifth. You see his numbers this year, they're all career highs. Pacheco, Wigington, then Thomas Field will hit eighth. Pomeranz, Drew Pomeranz, will pitch and bat ninth. Pat Burrell is just about ready to take the field. You know, he's jacked up. Maybe his last game. Maybe not, but I think Mike said it well in the open. He's going to play this game like it's the last one.
Well, he's got an injury to his foot, and it's going to determine to what his future in the game as a player is going to be this offseason. But today, he's going to take the field as a big league player, and perhaps it will be the last time.
Fans in the bleachers giving Burrell a standing ovation.
And he's earned it. And since he's come over here and put that Giants uniform on, he has been a positive force in that Giants clubhouse, on the field, in the community. And they acknowledge the effort that he has given them. Let's take a look at the starting pitcher for today's game for the Giants. It's going to be the rookie left-hander Eric Surkamp, 24-year-old left-hander, making his sixth career start. Drafted by the Giants, sixth round in 2008. This is what he has done in 5 starts this year. 2-1 with a 5.32 ERA. At times he's been very, very good, and for the most part he's been very, very good. Just one setback his last outing in Arizona, and he really had a strike zone that was unrealistic. He got squeezed. Today he's going to bring in a fastball that's high 80s, an occasional 90 popper with a little sink and a cut that he can put on it. In regards to his movement, he's got a big, hard curveball, a good changeup, and his 2 specialty pitches really are equalizers. They can get anybody out. So it's going to be a matter of him being able to establish those pitches early in this game and being able to work this strike zone from John Tumpane, who we don't know a whole lot about behind the plate. He's a new umpire. Let's take a look at the defense that will be playing behind Eric Surkamp. It'll be Burrell, Christian, and Beltran. That's your outfield from left to right. Burris and DeRosa on the left side of the infield. Keppinger and Phil on the right side. And Hector Sanchez will be in the squad, putting down the signs. You know, we talked about Pat Burrell is maybe his last start. You can say the same thing for Mark DeRosa.
So we have baseball as Eric Young stands in. And Surkamp about to throw the first pitch of this ball game as he looks into Hector Sanchez. And we are underway with a drive down the right field line. Beltran will give chase, and it is off the second archway, and Young is going to speed on over to third, and that's how this game gets started.
There is no wind today. The ballpark is playing very small, and there is big-time carry to right field, and we've just seen it. A hot day, and when it's hot and there's no wind, this is what happens. Right fielders or right-handed hitters going the opposite way, they get carry when normally they do not get it.
So here's Fowler. Fowler hitting .265. One for 4 on Monday. Fowler was 0 for 4 in the game last night. Two balls and no strikes. On deck is Mark Ellis. Lined into center field, and it's a base hit. And coming in to score is Young, and it's 1-0 Colorado. Give Fowler an RBI, and here's Ellis.
There's a little panic going on out there in the middle of the diamond. And it's on the mound, and it's Eric Surkamp. 2 hitters, a triple, base hit. You're going to find out what this guy's made of quickly.
Ellis hitting .274. Fowler's got 12 steals. He's been thrown out 9 times. Somebody with his speed, those numbers should be better, and he will get better as he plays a lot more. There's a strike to Ellis. Ellis 3 for 8 in the series. Kuzminov to follow. And that pitch is high. 1 ball and 1 strike.
The last games of the season, when nothing's at stake, it's kind of a weird game. It really feels like it's a different vibe out there in the field than any other game during the course of the season. And the big reason for it is everybody's thinking about tomorrow, about the offseason. Concentration isn't complete to this game.
Foul back, 1-2.
And I've seen some weird things happen on the last days of the year.
See, on the rail, and it's a full rail. Both sides.
For a lot of guys, they're trying to get that last hit that puts them over a plateau, makes them a 280 hitter instead of a 279 hitter, or a 300 hitter, or an RBI that gets them on the 80 on the year or 100 on the year. So you look at stat sheets coming into today's ball game, and some guys don't want to play because they're close to, they're sitting on 290, and they don't want to have an offer that takes them in the 280s.
Three and 2 to Ellis, so Surkamp now already in a spot where he needs to throw a strike. There's Kuzminov. Surkamp threw 98 pitches in his other start at Coors Field in 4+ innings. Fowler is going to go, and this is popped up. Keppinger will put it away.
Well, that'll settle down Surkamp a little bit.
So here's Kuzminov. Kuzminov with 3 home runs in a Rockies uniform. 1 for 8 in the series with Smith to follow. Just underway here at AT&T Park on just a gorgeous September afternoon. Inside corner strike, and it's 0-1. Flare down the right field line, trouble, and fair. Beltran gets to it. Fowler being held. His Beltran's throw goes all the way in, and it's a double for Kuzminov. A little tough break on that one for Surkamp.
Hey, you set up the inside corner, you cut a fastball, and Kuzminov, I mean, he didn't really run out of the box. He didn't think it was going to stay fair, and lo and behold, it hits the line. One more look on our Ultimo. It's brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. And that is a bad break if you're Eric Surkamp.
So second and third. Smith with the infield back. Takes low, 1 ball and no strikes. Fowler at third. Kuzminoff at second. Surkamp now trying to limit the damage here in the first inning. 2-0.
Well, damage control is definitely something you have to learn. And the first thing you have to have in dealing with this type of scenario is you have to have some calm. You can't panic. You've got to see the pitch. You've got to identify the situation and make a pitch to the situation.
Smith taking that 2-0 strike. With Jordan Pacheco on deck. Good breaking ball, 2-2. Smith came in as a pinch hitter last night and struck out. He started on Monday and went 2 for 4. Hit on the ground to second. This will knock in a run. So Smith gets the RBI. 2-0 Colorado. Well, one of the luxuries you don't have if you're a strikeout, if you're not a strikeout guy, is not being able to get a strikeout in that spot. And Surkamp is a guy that pitches to contact. And that's all Smith did, was hit a ground ball. However, now you need to get an out with Pacheco.
Well, if he can get out here to give him the 2, he'll be happy. I mean, you start off with a triple single, and then you're thinking this could go way weird. So he has an opportunity here to minimize it. First inning has been problematic for him.
DeRosa in foul territory, and that'll end the inning. Giants are coming up. Lineup brought to you by HP. Everybody on. It'll go like this. It'll be Justin Christian in the leadoff spot, then Keppinger, and then Beltran. And Beltran with the Giants. Yep, he's been good. Followed by Burrow Pill. DeRosa gets the hit in the 6th slot. Then it's Burris, Sanchez, and Surkamp.
On the hill today for the Colorado Rockies will be the 22-year-old left-hander Drew Pomeranz, a rookie, and there's what you see he has done in 3 starts. One of those starts was against the Giants, and he was quite impressive. He's got a fastball that will go low to mid-90s. It's got a natural cut to it. He likes a curveball. He throws it with a spike grip or the knuckle curve grip, and he has a changeup. But we saw a lot of fastballs from Pomeranz in Colorado. Pomeranz out of Collierville, Tennessee. Originally signed by the Cleveland Indians in 2010. a first-round pick. He was the 5th overall. So this was a guy that was really important in that Ubaldo Jimenez trade. And the Rockies have big plans for this young lefty. The defense behind Pomeranz today will set up this way, starting in the outfield from left to right. It'll be Young, Fowler, and Smith. Field and Kuzmanov on the left side of the infield. Ellis and Wigginton on the right side. Pacheco will be in the squat, putting down the signs.
So here's Justin Christian. He takes the first pitch down low. Justin Christian, 10 for 42 since being called up, as he rolls this one slowly to third. Diving is Kuzmanov, and then he kicks it around. They're going to give Christian a base hit.
Well, it would have been a spectacular play from Kuzmanov. Remember, a third baseman get everything you can to your left, and he comes up on the exchange, and whoop, he just can't get a grip. So the Giants get their leadoff hitter on.
And that'll bring up Keppinger. Keppinger at 277, 6 home runs, 34 driven in. And he takes a strike at the knees. Keppinger faced Pomeranz in Colorado and 0 for 3. So it's 0-1 to the Giants second baseman Jeff Keppinger, with Carlos Beltran to follow. Keppinger hit that one off his thumbs, and it's 0-2. Pat Burrell thinking about it.
Well, you can't help but think about it. It's an emotional day for Pat Burrell.
You saw the umpires, Davis, Gibson, and Hernandez, from first to third. Up the middle. Nice play. Field. They get the out there, and that's it. No! All right, now they called him out. So nice play by Field to get the force play.
Boy, indeed, he took a base hit away from Jeff Keppinger. See, Field just going completely sprawled out to his left. Yeah, I agree. I think the call was made correctly. They did get the force, and then on the exchange is when he lost control of the ball. On second thought,
no, I don't know. I mean, it looked, the first replay, I agree with you. It did look like he had it.
That second replay didn't look like he had it.
Beltran takes a strike.
All right. Another angle from the high home. Great play. Flip. He never had it. And that's the view you could really see it in.
Yeah, we see that play call like that all the time. Beltran pops this one up. This could be playable. And it is. I think they could change the rule that you have to catch it. Take it out of the umpire's hand.
Well, I think that is the rule. I just think that the umpires have let it just kind of go weird in that regard.
No, I mean, I just think they call it the same way all the time. So here's Burrell. Nice ovation for Pat Burrell.
Well, we don't know if this is going to be the last day for Pat Burrell. Again, we talked about his injury to his foot is going to determine how much more he'll be able to play. But let's just assume that this is the last game he's ever going to play. And for a hitter, there's only one way you want to go out, and it's the way Ted Williams went out. Last at bat in the big leagues, he hit a home run. Pat Burrell definitely has left his mark here in San Francisco, but I'd like to see him in on a home run.
Setting up into Burrow, and it's inside. 2 balls in those strikes. See some history on Pat Burrow. #1 pick overall in 1998. 292 career home runs. It didn't have to be striked. It's 2-1. Keppinger with his lead. High. So Burrow will jump on this if it's a good pitch. Lines it to left, and he's got a hit.
College teammate at the University of Miami, Aubrey Huff, enjoying it. Look down and just rakes a little fastball challenge at the knees out over the plate. He's pumped up.
He's got a good swing.
Yes, he does.
He might do okay in this league. Here's Brett Pill. Keppinger at second, Burrell at first. Breaking ball for a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Two nothing Colorado here in the first inning. He's trying to answer back. Topped to field. Off balance throw, and digging it out is Wigington, and that'll end the inning. 2-0 Rockies.
Received the Good Guy Award this week. The award is given out every year by the Baseball Writers Association Bay Area chapter. That's all the guys and gals that cover your San Francisco Giants for the print media. They choose a Giant that is accessible, courteous, and respectful of the job that they have to do. And giving a good quote and talking after losses never hurts. So congratulations to Cody Ross, the Good Guy Award winner.
All right,
Dwayne?
good choice. 1-0 to Wigington. Look out, Rich Dower. One ball and one strike.
Ooh, back foot breaking ball got him again. Second time we've seen that this series.
Well, less than 800 new season tickets left. Act now before these limited number of seats are gone. Call 415-972-2298 or go to sfgiants.com/season. So Surkamp right back into the stretch where he was in the entire time in the first inning.
Well, he put himself in the stretch too, hitting him.
Here's Tommy Field. Field hitting .250, 3 RBIs. On deck is the pitcher, Drew Pomeranz. Rockies with 2 runs on 3 hits in the first inning. A single, a double, and a triple. Behind second base, Burris on the move. Burris will dive and he can't get it. And right now, Surkamp is getting dinked around a little bit.
Well, he's getting chalk shot doubles and he's getting bloopers. Back foot slider hits a guy in the foot. I mean, right now it's all going against him. Got to give Emmanuel Burris an A for effort. He almost pulls it off.
The mark is left by the effort, and now Pomeranz is going to bunt. Bruce Bochy's not waiting around, folks.
No.
He's not like the way this one's looking. And the bunt. And Sanchez will throw on the first.
Giants had set their defense. They wanted to get that out of third, so they gave up all coverage second base. Had they have been able to put a play on where there would have been a guy covered second, they might have got a double play. But there was not a person around the bag at second. You can see Burris pulls out. Now his responsibility is to go to third. They're sure crashing hard to get that out at third. And Sanchez comes up and he has no place to go but first. So an effective job done by the Rockies, but they kind of got a break when the Giants put on a defense.
One ball and no strikes. Well, the other thing too, the reason you put on that play is you go by how fast the runner is at second. Swing and a foul. One ball and one strike. One ball and one strike. On a play. 1 and 2.
Now, that's the beautiful thing about it. About a good breaking ball like Surkamp has. He gets a swing through strike on a 1-0 pitch, and he comes right back on the hands with a little cut fastball at 89. And Young, who's got a pretty quick bat to the fastball, was way late. And that's just the importance of getting those off-speed pitches over. It makes that fastball look that much better.
Got him.
See ya. And that's exactly what he was pitching for.
That was a huge strikeout.
Now he's got a strikeout breaking ball, and this is it. This is a number one, his best one, and he throws it right through the strike zone towards the back foot of Young. That's a big league curveball right there, folks.
Well, he's going to have it here again with Dexter Fowler, who singled in the first inning. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. So Surkamp trying to pitch out of some trouble here in the second. Giants defense also knows that with Fowler's speed, you got to speed things up a little bit on a ground ball. Beltran moving over, and Beltran will put it away, and that'll end the inning. So Surkamp does get out of that mess, and DeRosa is going to lead things off.
A question we're going to answer one a game. This one comes from Ben from San Carlos. What do you guys do in the off season? Do you have any hobbies?
Oh yeah, it's true. We do. I can't remember what they are though. Well, I'm going to take up body surfing this year.
Yeah, you are?
Yep.
Swimming pool, body surfing.
Yep. Here's DeRosa as he fouls it back.
But we play golf and.
Okay, that's about it.
We make lots of music. That's what we do.
Yep, I'm really good at that. DeRosa off his fifth foul, 0-2.
But that's it. Head home. Just fade to black.
My butt, my couch.
My philosophy about the offseason. But we like to cook and
my butt, my couch.
Watch the playoffs, watch football. Just hang. You could do that. There will be no traveling involved this year. Too much travel already. And we're going to go see grandchildren and kids and have fun.
My butt, my couch.
We're going to hop aboard the Nomad and hit the 7 Seas.
1-2 to DeRosa. DeRosa followed by Burris and then Sanchez. And DeRosa out swinging. For strikeout for Pomeranz. So here's Burris. Burris and had a chance to start too many games. He's got to .209 average with 4 RBIs. Shatters his bat on this ground ball to Kuzma. 2 down.
It's called getting in a guy's kitchen.
That's called one of those I waited around all morning for that.
Yeah. That's one of those where you hit it and you think, gosh, I hope nobody saw this. That did not feel good.
So here's Hector Sanchez with 2 outs. You can see Pomeranz now a little bit more confident, just throwing that pitch right in on the hands of these right-handed hitters. Nice play at first by Wigington, and that'll end the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning for Pomeranz. We'll head to the 3rd.
Quality starts in single season San Francisco Giant history. Well, Gaylord Perry, he had 29 in 1968. Matt Cain with 26 here in 2011. Puts him right up there with the leaders. And Rick Russell had 28 in 1988. Gaylord again in 1967. And Vida Blue and Bob Knepper both had 25 in 1978. And that's your Farmers Insurance Report card.
How do you think they did this year?
The Big Four, Cornerstone Arms, they were awesome. Kane, Lincecum, Bumgarner, Vogelsong. Fantastic. Day in, day out, so consistent. All-stars.
Here's Mark Ellis. Yep, she wants a kiss.
She's a gamer, babe. She's going to get one.
Yep. Well, we like her too.
Yes, we do. Thanks for watching.
Three balls and no strikes. So Surkamp just really wants to pitch out of the stretch to the first hitter.
I think so.
All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
All right, Dwayne. Well, a lot of fans wondering where some of the young Giants will be playing in the offseason. A quick update for them. Brandon Crawford, Joe Panic, and Gary Brown all will be playing for Arizona fall ball. Winter ball boys are going to be Brett Pill in Mexico and Brandon Belt in the Dominican Republic.
All right. The lads all headed to winter ball. Well, I think you and I share the same opinion when we give advice to young guys who go to winter ball have fun, and when you go there, when you get on those teams, you play to win because these fans are passionate.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do not be messing around, and do not say you're there to work on something.
This is not a backlot B game you're going to. This is pressure baseball, and you need to perform. You need to produce.
Well, Bruce Bochy's about ready to get the bullpen up again. A walk to Ellis. It's 2-0 to Kuzminov.
Well, you can't keep pitching behind. You just can't do it.
No.
Sooner or later, it's gonna bite you.
(3-0), so that's 7 straight. Is Sanchez now goes out,
and Dave Righetti going to be out there in this one too. And this is going to be a speech that's going to go like this: you've got to trust your stuff. You can't nibble up here. You've got to get in that strike zone, and you have to challenge. You've got good stuff. Let it work for you. And you look right at Hector Sanchez and say, listen, set your target right behind the plate. Don't get too cute to a corner. And keep a steady target. Let him throw it right through your glove. End of story. Go get him.
It's a good seat.
That is a good seat. That might be the best seat in the house.
Yep. So it's 3-0 to Kuzminov. Everybody back where they belong. Looking for strikes. It's 3-1. Now it's 3-2.
Tell you, pitching coaches, if they ever get tired of being pitching coaches, they can be motivational speakers, because they're all pretty good at it. What a year this guy has had. Dave Righetti, he and Mark Gardner have done exceptional work with the staff of this Giants pitchers.
Oh, it's been a great year in that department.
It's kind of what you've grown accustomed to here in San Francisco. Fans appreciate the work of these arms.
Ellis went, kind of a delayed departure for Ellis. Three balls and 2 strikes. Runner goes, throw down to second, and it's a double play.
Just like that, you throw 6, 7 balls in a row, and all of a sudden you come all the way back and get a strike him out, throw him out, double play. And this type of a thing can turn a guy's day around. And how about the throw from Hector Sanchez? Right on the money.
Right on the money. You know, I think Kuzminov, if you had to redo that at bat, I think, as you see the perfect throw, you just rethink that, taking the 3-1 pitch.
I think you're right.
Here's Smith. Smith picked up an RBI and a ground ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good spot. It's 1-2.
Cut that outside corner. Nice little fastball. Now he's got a chance to really try and bury that breaking ball.
Emergency swing, lifted out to Burrow. And Burrow will put it away, and that'll end the inning. Nice comeback by Surkamp. And Surkamp will lead things off. McDonald's True Stories, this date in Giants history. Ron Fairley with the call.
The 1-1 pitch. Swung on, fly ball in left field. Back goes Leonard. He's at the track. He makes the catch, and the Giants have won the Western Division. And on the field go the Giants. And the Giants are the champs.
And that happened on September 28th, 1987. How about that?
That was a good party down in San Diego.
Yeah, that was. I remember it. Here's Surkamp.
I think we all overtrained a little bit, but it's all right.
Well, that's what you do when you haven't won something in a while. And Will Clark waited a long time for that.
Yeah, he did. He waited 2 years.
Surkamp on the ground. Kuzminov kicks it around, but he recovers. He throws in time.
Well, Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Fast 5. So own it on Blu-ray and DVD October 4th.
So with one out,
there's the Gamer RNs from UCSF. Oh yeah, and they like Pat Burrell. The Gamer RNs, yes indeed.
Wow.
I think when you start talking about RNs being gamers, that's sort of a redundant comment.
Yeah, absolutely is.
We already assumed that.
A bit high to Justin Christian. Infield hit in the first inning. A bullet hooked foul.
Be careful. That was a loud strike. So you're in the batter's box and you hit a ball like that off a guy for a strike. It's foul. You're thinking you got some ownage on, don't you?
Oh, yeah. You're thinking that the next one you might just hit a little pop up to the first baseman and might fall in for a hit, but this one doesn't.
Ball's not carrying to right field. Well, check out 49ers postgame live with Dave Benz and Dwight Clark. That's Sunday, immediately following the 49ers-Eagles game. You'll see it right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Hosted by Dave Benz and Dwight Clark. From the studio, Mindy Bach and CSNBayArea.com insider Matt Maiocco will be in the locker room for interviews and insights. So check it all out.
Keppinger Takes low. Keppinger reached on a fielder's choice. It's a really nice play made by Tommy Field at short.
See, that's the difference between football and baseball right there. In football, it's called a locker room. In baseball, it's called
It's a clubhouse.
Clubhouse and a locker room. You can have a locker inside a clubhouse. But in baseball, it's the clubhouse.
Actually, it's your home for 6 months. See, the ball is carrying to second as Ellis will make the play, and that'll end the inning. In on the hands of these right-handed hitters. That's
Giants baseball on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Lowe's. Visit Lowe's to pick up your instant win game card for a chance to win World Series tickets. Compliments of Scott's.
This guy's trying to push McCovey a little closer to what? That ball field?
Yeah, what's the deal? Leave Big Mac alone.
Come on, don't be messing with him. The other guy could help him. Jordan Pacheco bluffs a bunt and he takes a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Two nothing in favor of the Colorado Rockies. Brett Pill over by the seats. Brett Pill will make the catch. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got a new Giants fan on the way. Going to be a busy offseason for Sammer.
How about for his wife?
It's going to be a busy offseason for Sammer and his wife Fatten. Nice going.
I think Sammer is doing what we had to do about that time in our wife's pregnancies, doing a lot of feet rubbing.
Oh, yeah. Back scratching.
Yeah.
You better believe it.
1-1 to Wigington.
Tom Payne, the plate umpire, more of a low ball guy. He hasn't been given that bell high strike, especially the breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Good changeup, and we haven't seen a lot of changeups from Surkamp today. And that's a good weapon, especially when you're talking about neutralizing righties.
On the ground to third. DeRosa takes his time, and Brett Pill says, not a problem.
Well, time now for our trivia question brought to you by AT&T. The question today: name the 4 Major League Baseball players before Connor Gillespie to hit inside the park home runs at AT&T Park in the regular season.
Thomas Field singled in the second inning, and he takes wide. 1 ball and no strikes. It's Connor Gillespie, who did the grand tour around the bases.
Yeah, he had quite a day last night.
There's a line drive to left field. Field with a hit, his second. 5 now for Colorado. First career home runs for Giants that were inside the park home runs. Skip Pitlock, Johnny LeMaster, Dax Jones, and Connor Gillespie.
Well, the best part about the inside the park home run was what he did when he got to home plate. He just laid down, exasperated, looking for air in all the wrong places. And it basically told the whole story in one picture.
Well, he said that he wasn't tired, he was embarrassed, and he didn't want to get up. Foul back.
That's a healthy cut for a pitcher. Giants' last game, well, it's my first game. Well, congratulations. Where you been? We need you out here. We'll see you next year.
1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Some big games tonight. Big games tonight. Surkamp gets his opposite number. Second strikeout. It'll be Beltran to lead things off.
Giants and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of San Francisco Baseball Associates, LP.
All right, time now to ask and answer our trivia question brought to you by AT&T. Can you name the 4 Major League Baseball players before Connor Gillespie to hit inside the park home runs at AT&T in the regular season? Our survey said, well, Fernando Vina, Dustin Moore, Nate Scherholtz, and Aubrey Huff.
Okay. Hey, they're back.
That's right. Brian Wilson's Marina Mamacitas are here.
Where are they? I can't see them from our vantage point. So they may be underneath. Here's Beltran, who popped out in the first inning.
That's where the Marina Mamacitas are. They're looking very Marina-ish.
Well, they're a good-looking group. There they are. In there somewhere. 2 balls, no strikes to Beltran. And he shoots this one, and Field will put it away. Another shattered bat. That's like 3 in a row.
Pomeranz has got that good cut to the fastball. I mean, he runs it up there. It's not a normal fastball. It goes low to mid-90s. And guys are not able to barrel it from the right side.
Well, you think you are, right?
Yeah.
And then it runs up your bat at the last second. Here's Burrow, who singled in the first. Burrow's base hit, the last base runner the Giants have had in this game. And he pulls it on the ground, foul.
Nice play, our ball dude. Jack Tretton. Old left-hander.
This is not the first ground ball that Jack has picked.
No, he's a player.
Burrow pulls it foul past Brett Hill.
All right, let's watch the form. Backhander. Protect your feet at all times.
Just got it before it hit the big toe. Burrow out swinging on the high fastball. Second strikeout. And let's check in with Amy.
Well, Dwayne, one of our most popular promotions this season, your favorite, the World Championship baby. Everybody wanted to see what she looked like, and today they got a chance on the field. Little Miss Brooklyn Olivia Bird was there with her mommy, Jennifer, and Poppy Robert. Over 900 parents entered their babies into this contest, but Brooklyn won. She was born on August 1st at the closest time to 9 months after the Giants won.
All right. Pill, a soft line drive to Field. The World Championship. Unbelievable.
America's 1-2-3 presented by Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card. And Eric Surkamp gets Eric Young with a big curveball. Then he gets Kuzmanov on a 3-2 challenge fastball. And then he gets Drew Pomeranz, the pitcher for the Rockies. Another beautiful curveball. And that's our Bank of America 1-2-3 presented by Bank of America Cash Rewards credit card. Carlos Beltran getting a final applause from the Giants fans as he trots in from right field. And I think a lot of people feel the same way that we do. We hope he's back in a Giants uniform next year. A class act and a great player. So Andres Torres goes into right field to replace him.
Young fouls the first pitch at the plate. Bruce Bochy having a word with Andres Torres. Here's a bunt. Surkamp got off very nicely. He flips it and they got him.
That was anything but easy.
That was a nice play.
Now watch his motion fall out towards third base. Now he's got to regroup. Now getting back to it, he's not going to have time for exchange. Bare hand and just a shovel. And just half step beats Eric Young. Beautiful play.
Yep.
Total ad lib, and he didn't have much of a grip.
Dexter Fowler takes a pitch inside 1-0.
I think Eric Young thought that was going to be a base hit the whole
I agree.
time.
And for a guy that's pretty good size, Surkamp on the mound, he moved pretty quick. And Dexter Fowler likes the hitting speed of Surkamp. That's his second solid hit. And that'll bring up Mark Ellis. Ellis is popped out, and then he drew a walk in the third. We talked about some of the very, very important games going on tonight. Atlanta, Philadelphia. Phillies in Atlanta. And the other National League game that everybody will pay attention to will be Houston hosting the Cardinals. Atlanta and St. Louis tied in the National League wildcard race. Runner goes, swinging a bouncing ball to DeRosa, and DeRosa will make the play. Fowler ends up at second.
That changeup's a good pitch for Eric Surkamp, two right-handed hitters, because it's got a little leak to it, a little tail that runs away from him. And when guys try to pull it, this is exactly what happens. They roll right over it. Nice little weak ground ball to the left side of the infield.
The other two games that are significant in the National League is for home field advantage throughout the first round, and that would be games played by Milwaukee, as Milwaukee will host the Pirates.
Well, I think when Milwaukee left the ballpark last night, they thought they had home field advantage wrapped up.
Yeah, and the other game would be Arizona and LA.
Dodgers and D-backs played a 1-1 tie into the 10th inning last night. Then the Dodgers scored 5 runs in the top of the 10th. They lead 6-1 going into the bottom half of the 10th and lose.
There's a shot on the ground. Burris cannot come up with it. Here's Fowler, and Burrow's throw is offline, and coming in to score is Fowler on the base hit by Kuzmanov. So Burris, maybe an opportunity to at least knock that ball down to keep it from getting into the outfield.
Well, that's the priority of the play. I mean, if you can't make the out, you have to keep it from going into the outfield. And that's a ball that, you know, he's going to be harsh on himself for not being able to do that.
3-0. Swing and a miss by Smith, and it's no balls and 1 strike. The ball game you're talking about, the Dodgers scored the 5, and then Arizona came back. 2 outs, nobody on.
Yeah.
2 outs, nobody on, and they scored 6 runs. It was a grand slam, a walk-off by Ryan Roberts. Absolutely incredible.
Well, one of the plays, like Hawksworth, the pitcher for the Dodgers, failed to cover first base, and what would have been a play that ended the game.
Not a routine play to Aaron Miles, but a ground ball to Miles, sharply hit. He kicked it. That would have been the final out of the game.
So in the grand scheme of things, I mean, the folks in Milwaukee thinking they got it wrapped up. No, not so fast.
No, they got to get a win tonight at home, which they've been very good at home. 3-1, Surkamp to Smith. Smith has bounced out. He's popped out. Fouls this one back. He had a home run rip. It's 3-2. And also we have the Orioles and Red Sox, and we have Tampa Bay in New York, Tampa Bay and Boston tied in American League Wild Card.
Well, Joe Girardi said that he doesn't like the format right now where you only have 1 day going into the playoffs. He needs 2 days to set his bullpen up, give him some rest before they go into the playoffs, which is obviously his priority.
Runner goes, swinging a foul, out of play.
And he basically was saying that today's game, he's not going to throw certain people. Now they owe it to the Red Sox, to Tampa, to play the game as hard as they can, but he also has a priority to his own team. So because they are only going to get 1 day off before they go into their Friday playoff game, he's not going to throw Mariano Rivera or some of the other A-line short bullpen guys.
And the walk. Well, I feel strongly both ways. I mean, in a lot of ways, the Yankees owe nothing to anybody but getting them ready. On the other hand, you really want to see a game that's played the right way. I can check in both ways.
Well, I mean, I know how I'd feel about it if I was on the Red Sox. I would be upset if they didn't play it the right way.
Pacheco takes a strike. Pacheco has popped out twice, once to DeRosa and once to Pill, both in foul territory.
Ooh, just missed trying to backdoor that breaking ball. Good try.
Big swing and a miss, 1-2.
That's a good curveball, especially when he keeps that thing down. Let's take a look at that foul ball. Where'd it go? And watch your lips. And who got it? Gamer Babe from Half Moon Bay.
Guy got hit right in the forehead after it went through the hands of the guy in front of him. Never trust the guy in front of you.
Yeah,
never.
No. The guy that can hit in the forehead, though, he can take a punch. Just proved it.
Another breaking ball, and this is rolled foul.
Oh, yeah. She's not giving it up either. This guy has not rubbed it. Definitely can take a punch.
1-2. On the ground, past Keppinger. Christian gets it. His throw is going to tail way away from everybody. And coming in to score is Kuzmanov. And it's an RBI for Pacheco. And it's 4-0. And Bruce Bochy's coming out. It's going to be Edlifson coming in. Bruce Bochy takes the ball when it's time for a change. Think speedy oil change and tune-up. Your oil change tune-up and Smog experts. Francisco Giants, and also for you, the fans, because of your enthusiasm and participation. The Giants are able to set a new attendance record with more than 3.3 million fans. Together, we really were the Giants, as many of us experienced unforgettable moments here at the ballpark in 2011. On these final days of the season, the entire Giants organization wants to thank you for making 2011 another memorable year. Here's Edlifson facing Ty Wigington, and there's a strike. When it's time for a change, think speedy oil change and tune-up. Your oil change tune-up and Smog experts. This is fouled out of play. Oh, and 2. Edlifson pauses to take a look at Smith at second base. Swing and a miss, and that'll get Wigington, who is not happy with that. 2 runs for the Rockies.
New, more affordable spring training vacation options are available. Packages will include great seats to Giants games, hotel accommodations, exclusive post-game dinners with select Giants players and broadcasters, rental cars, and much, much more. For information and reservations, call 1-800-670-0858 or go to sfgiants.com/Giants vacations.
All right, here's Mark DeRosa. DeRosa struck out in the second inning. Mark DeRosa is going to do some postseason work on television.
He will be fantastic at it.
He's going to do it for the MLB network. You know what he said? He said all of the work he's done with Amy G has propelled him right into that spot.
That's right. Dishing with DeRosa. Really a great spot all year that he and Amy G have had a lot of fun doing.
High down the left field line. That'll be out of play.
But Giants fans got a little bit of an idea of just how dynamic this guy is. And when we say this, we don't exaggerate it. He really can do anything he wants in this game. The important thing is that he does stay in the game, whether it be as a broadcaster or as a coach or manager or even in the front office.
I told him, I said, you know, you're going to do this stuff, and the people you're working with, they are not going to be as soft on you as Amy G was. They're going to be tough. Now, Amy G can be tough. She just wasn't that tough with Dishing with DeRosa or whatever it was called. Is that what it's called?
Dishing with DeRosa.
Foul.
Well, I'll say this about this Giants team. They've got a herd of future broadcasters on this club.
And we've been very uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, our lives are in jeopardy here. Brian Wilson is a natural if we've ever seen one. He was up here, spent a couple, 2-3 innings with us last homestand.
Jeremy Effo, he could do it.
Oh, right now. Very articulate.
Top to third, Kuzminov. Kuzminov right now has got the juggles. DeRosa ended up down in the bullpen.
All right, let's take a look at the bobble. Kuzminov, it's just been the exchange. And look at DeRosa heading on down into the bullpen. Everything's good till right here. And it just is not clean. Base hit for DeRosa.
Here's Burris. Burris takes low.
All right, once you get those wheels going, they're hard to stop. He blows right past the bag, heading on into oblivion.
That's an old quarterback right there.
Yeah, it is.
It's like headed to the end zone and then headed right out of the end zone. Burris drives one to shallow center field.
Well, it's not carrying today.
Giants baseball and Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Big O Tires. Post your comments about the San Francisco Giants on the Big O Tires Sports blog at csnbayareas.com. Here's Hector Sanchez. Sanchez hit a ball sharply to the first baseman, Wigington. He's 0 for 1.
It was a good, solid at bat. I mean, he really stung the ball down the first base line from the right side.
Hit out to right field. This is a day where the ball will carry. And putting it away is Smith. And that means Connor Gillespie is going to hit. If you did not see the inside the park home run last night, this is what it looks like today.
Well, it just strokes the ball right through the right center field gap. Takes a one-hop carom away from Ty Wigington, and now this is where it starts to get fun. Around third, Sniper got him, gets up, and still somehow manages to score.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
So here's Gillespie. And he takes a strike, lefty against lefty. Mota will be the new Giants pitcher. We are in the 5th on a beautiful middle of the week afternoon here in San Francisco. Field, Kuzmanov, and the big guy catches it to end the inning. 6th inning coming up. 4-0 Colorado.
Now it's time for Coors Light Freeze Cam. We go back third inning, 1 on, nobody out, and Kevin Kuzmanov swings through strike 3. It's a strike him out, throw him out. Let's look at it one more time. Surkamp delivers, strike 3, and the tag, and that's a double play. That's your Coors Light Freeze Cam, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
4-0 Colorado. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Guillermo Mota is the new pitcher.
He's had a great season, really has. Look at the strikeouts. Almost won an inning, over a 2-1 strikeout walk ratio, more innings pitched than hits allowed. Just an outstanding season. You know, the older he gets, the better he gets. Not many of us can say that.
Well, for a while there, it was kind of working. We were getting a little better every game. We're starting to go the other way.
Yeah.
Like middle of August.
Yeah,
I think that Atlanta trip
wiped us out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Field is 2 for 2, a couple of singles. There's also the trip where Giants players are dropping like flies. Sherholtz, Romo. Beltran, of course, wasn't playing in that road trip. Wilson. 1 ball and 1 strike. Giants lost Sandoval, I think, for a game. Remember, he fouled the ball off his foot.
I do remember that. We thought he had a broken foot.
Yep.
And did not miss a game. Came in the next day, and Bruce Bochy thought that for sure he was going to have a day, maybe 2 off. And he limped into the manager's office and said, "I'm okay, I can play."
Yeah, I think Keppinger got banged up in that series, too. This is hit high down the right field line. Torres over into that corner, and Torres will make the catch. Giants Baseball and Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area is brought to you by Cash Creek's Money Tree. Win $500 in cash every hour from noon till 11 p.m. Visit cashcreek.com for details. Yeah, very quiet in the Cove. Not a whole lot going on. Pomeranz fouls this one into the seats. Swing and a miss, nothing in 2. Swing and a miss. Mota with his first strikeout.
Drop the equalizer on him. 2 good hard sliders and sent him packing. And let's take a look at the payoff pitch. Hard slider. See ya later. We look back at the strikeout total that he's put up this year. Just about, I'd say 70% of them were on that slider. That's how good it's been.
Here's Young. Ball back. 1 ball and 1 strike. Giants at the top of the order coming up in the bottom of this inning. Young goes around. It's 1 and 2. Got him. And that'll end the inning. Top of the order coming up.
Is brought to you by Farmers Insurance. Call 1-800-FARMERS or visit farmers.com to find a local agent. We are insurance. We are farmers. By Xfinity, home of the most live sports. And by Jack in the Box. For a limited time, Jack's Really Big Chicken Sandwich Combo is back for only $3.99 plus tax at participating restaurants.
Well, Dwayne and Mike were talking about my webisode Dishing with DeRosa. We've also been providing fans with ABG's Giants exclusive all season long, and we didn't stop. We got some season recaps for you, including Matt Cain and Andres Torres. Find out what their off-season plans are, and their goals for 2012 is at csnberry.com, ABG's Giants exclusive. Gentlemen?
All right, good stuff. Here's Christian. Infield hit. And the 0-1 is down low.
I think Amy G is melting down there today. A little warm.
Looks very fresh to me.
Always looks fresh, but looks like it's a little warm.
One and two. I think we are starting to see why the Rockies like this guy.
Now, he's got good stuff. Number one, his fastball, he believes in it. Pitches well with it. It's got a good breaking ball changeup combination to complement it.
Throws real easy. Doesn't look like it's one of those motions that you got to have to worry about him. And that's that pitch. You got to dig it out. That almost got Amy G. Do not hurt that girl.
Amy, get behind that metal box that is 160 degrees. You'll be safe.
Down the left field line. Smoke as that one hops the wall. And it's a leadoff double for Justin Christian.
And that's what the Giants dugout needs. They need a little loud contact to wake everybody up. That's a good start. Justin Christian really smothering this fastball. And this thing one offs the wall with authority. And when he's all said and done, let's watch his path. He knows from the get-go it's going to be extra bags. And when he's all finished, he winds up safe at second, safe and secure. And that is New York life.
Keppinger 0 for 2. Couple of ground balls. And a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Pomeranz looks at second. And Keppinger shoots it out of play. It's now 0-2.
This is as offensive as we've seen this ballpark play a long time.
Boy, you're right.
There is no wind, nothing to protect the short porch in right field.
Ball squirts away from Pacheco. That's a wild pitch.
The breaking ball is short house Pacheco. Really didn't get down in great position to block that ball. So it is a wild pitch. That's when a good ball blocking catcher earns his paycheck right there.
Field can't get it. It's a line drive base hit. The Giants are on the board. And that'll bring up Andres Torres.
They try to go inside and he digs it out. Seen some pretty good bent arm swings here with Christian and now Keppinger.
Torres came in for Carlos Beltran. 3 generations of gamer babes. Is that what you're about to say?
3 generations of gamer babes. Oh yeah.
Torres at 220. Right at the left fielder, Young, who will make the play. And here's Pat Burrell. Pat Burrell is singled and he struck out. All right, pretty good. Pretty good work there, I got to tell you.
You can take away the postseason.
Burrell takes a strike. Keppinger, not a big lead, held on by Wigginton. Burrell takes wide, 1 ball and 1 strike. And tight, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Working the count. Get a pretty good pitch to hit here. 2-1's kind of a weird count. Doesn't really favor the hitter or the pitcher.
Well, hits the outside corner. It's 2-2.
Oh, he absolutely painted him on the knees.
Giants need another base runner or 2. Pomeranz pauses right above the belt.
Oh my goodness. So he gets another life, and Pomeranz shook his head thinking he had strike 3. Give him 1 good pitch to hit right here.
So the close calls are even. Three and 2. Got him.
Boy, and he throws a beautiful breaking ball. And that's another thing, too, about Pomeranz that you like about him. He doesn't have a predictability about him. He'll throw anything anytime. Here, nice knuckle curveball. I mean, he drops it right in the beautiful spot. And he gets Burrell reaching. Good pitch.
Brett Pill is bounced out, hit a soft line drive to Tommy Field at short. Pretty good breaking ball, but it misses. 2-0.
We see him throw it 3-2 counts. We see him throw it 1-0 counts. It's so important for young pitchers to understand that whatever you have to be able to do that. You have to be able to throw it in any count. Otherwise, it's not a pitch you can rely on.
Rocket foul.
Well, the way Pill's getting back in the box, I think he may have thought it could have been fair. Angel Hernandez, third base umpire, they make it the foul call.
Well, I thought initially Tim Flannery thought that it was fair, but then he did not have anything to say to Angel Hernandez. Three and one. That was pitch number 71 from Pomeranz. Down the left field line. He's going to have a double anyway. Keppinger to third and Hill into second.
Nice at bat. And an excellent job of cutting that ball off by Eric Young. If that ball gets by him, Keppinger has a chance to score. So a persistent Brett Pill finally gets a fastball middle in, stays inside it. And the Giants are starting to figure out that fastball. But here's a nice play by Young cutting off the backhander there. By doing that, he keeps Keppinger at third. And a look at our Ultramo, our Toyota Ultramo. Just a very compact swing. And, you know, that's a swing that's designed to beat that inside corner.
So when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. We'll be back. Now time for our Fast Five. See Surkamp with the strikeout to Young. Here's the strikeout double play. Nice play by Surkamp. And there's the big finish. Owned it on Blu-ray and DVD October 4th. Fast Five.
Jeez, that looked like it hurt.
Here's DeRosa with Lindstrom out on the mound, and DeRosa takes a fastball inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, Pomeranz was around 90. That last fastball to DeRosa was at 97.
Well, Matt Lindstrom's got great stuff, and you know he's got a big fastball. It'll go mid to high 90s. But you're going to see a lot of them.
Hit up the middle for a base hit. Keppinger scores. Pill scores. And now it's a 1-run game.
And the one thing about guys up here, they're not that impressed with 97 if you don't have good location on it. Second hit of the day for DeRosa, and there's the mistake. He goes right inside, and DeRosa just not trying to do too much. Right back up the middle, educated at bat. And he gets the Giants within 1.
Yeah, that's such a good point. He really did take a little out of his swing. Here's Burris. Burris is 0 for 2. Fastball high, 1 ball and no strikes.
Burris lifts one out to left field. Young will put this one away, and that'll end the inning. So an 0 for 3 afternoon for Burris, but the Giants score 3 times.
On the upper deck? No way!
All right, let's check out our Toyota game summary brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Dexter Fowler's got a couple of hits. Drew Pomeranz, he was good. Justin Christian, he led off the 6th inning with a big double, so he's had a couple of hits. DeRosa just not going to pair. Giants have crept back. It's now 4-3 Colorado. So give this crowd an opportunity to get into this a little bit, have some fun. As Guillermo Mota struck out 2 when he came in the 6th inning. Moments ago, Bill Newcomb was introduced. Showed some of the highlights of what happened last year, and he got a really nice long ovation. Burrow's coming out.
What a great Giant. And what a mark he left on this organization. And hopefully will continue to do so.
A year and a half's work, and it was all good. Hit by an injury this year where he didn't really get a chance to do what he wanted to do.
And they're bringing him out for one more. And he will never forget that. An emotional moment for that whole dugout.
Well, like you said, I like the way they do things around here. So here's Fowler facing Mota. It'll be Fowler, Ellis, and Kuzmanov. So Brendan Belt goes out to left field.
Bill Newcomb, they did not stop applauding after he first stood up and acknowledged it. They kept applauding. And then you look down in the Giants dugout, and all the players and coaches were applauding, and he stood up and took another bow, and it was a pretty special moment here, I got to tell you. What a mark he has left in this organization.
1-1 to Fowler, who drives it out to deep right center field. But now with that guy out there.
No.
So here's Ellis.
Yeah, that guy out there can cover some ground.
So Belt in left field. Ellis is popped out. He's drawn a walk and he's bounced out to third. And this is rolled foul. And it's 1-2. And Ellis comes up empty. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, 2-2.
Great thing if you're a pitcher. You miss down. I think that's happened here the last couple of years is the elevated fastball has really gained popularity. But that's a dangerous pitch. Missing down, though, I mean, a lot of guys will still swing at that.
Burris on the backhand. And Ellis beats it out.
A for effort.
All right, let's check in with Amy G. Amy?
Well, Dwayne, fans don't have to wait until spring training to see some of their favorite Giants. A lot of off-season events that people can go to, starting with Tim Flannery and his band Lunatic French. They're playing November 9th. It's a Brian Stowe fundraiser. And then one of our longest tenured cameramen, David Benzer, who fought and beat cancer last year. You can go to the David Benzer Torture Cancer Foundation Golf Tournament November 14th, and you can get all the ticket details at csnbayarea.com/events. So come on out and join the fun.
All right. And fun it will be. As here's Kuzminov. Kuzminov, couple of hits, a double in the first, a single and knocking a run in the fifth. Here he takes a strike. Dan Runzler in the Giants pen.
Well, he's ready for spring training. Catchers and pitchers. Hey, that's expensive. That's a commitment wearing that outfit.
Runner goes. Not in time. Ellis steals it. His 7th of the year. He was thrown out in the third. One ball and one strike. Kevin Kuzminov, 7th inning. In tight as it backs Kuzminov off the plate. It's a shorts and flip flop day.
Yeah, it is. Well, it says 85, but it feels like 89 degrees, according to our AccuWeather report. But I mean, you really can sum it up in one thing: no wind. When there's no wind here, there's no air conditioning. It gets hot, and the ball will travel.
Lifted into right center field. It's starting to travel, and it's going to just fly away from Christian. Ellis will come in to score easily.
Giants baseball on Comcast Sports at Bay Area is brought to you by Wendy's. You know when it's real. Oh, yeah.
Well, that was a perfect example of how the ball carries weather like this. As Bruce Bochy's coming out, and Runzler's going to come in. So when it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back. SFGiants.com. Browse the largest online selection. Get your team gear straight from the source shop, the SFGiants.com shop. Dancing girls with gloves. Does it get any better than that?
No, it does not.
I mean, they'll dance, and then they'll maybe want to play catch, and then dance some more. It's perfect.
Yeah. So you want to know what a gamer babe is? There's your answer.
Put a glove on and do a little dance.
Dan Runzler, the new pitcher for Bruce Bochy. 31st time he's come in, and he really has ironed a lot of his problems out. Command. He is in command of that 95+ mile-an-hour fastball. Like that at 95. And he's also got a hard slider that he can drop on you, but throwing with a lot of confidence now. And that's where he wanted to be. Once he got back up here for Fresno, he wanted to reposition himself in the mind of Righetti and Bochy and Sabian to get back in the picture again, and he has done that.
Belt retrieving the foul ball. It's 0-2 to Smith. Ellis with a 1-out single, and then Kuzminov got one up that just kept on carrying, and he knocked in Ellis. This is lined in the left. That'll be a base hit. And they're going to hold Kuzminov, which was wise. So a nice at bat from Seth Smith. We don't see too many left-handed hitters get decent swings off of Runzler.
No. But I think your best chance of survival is doing exactly what Smith does here, and that's go the other way. What's the easiest area to defend in 2 strikes? Between the belt and the letters on your chest, and that's basically what he got out of the middle of the plate. But to his credit, he didn't try to do too much.
So here's Jordan Pacheco. And Pacheco takes a strike. Pacheco knocked in a run in the 5th. Swing and a miss.
I mean, that's a good two-pitch combo. When a guy has explosive movement on his fastball and it goes mid to high 90s like Runsler has, and then he drops that slider on you. I mean, that's not an easy at bat.
Blocked nicely by Hector Sanchez. Seventh inning. A run in for the Rockies. They're trying to pad the lead. They got a 2-run lead, and Dave Righetti and Bruce Bochy both sensing that something physically is wrong with Runsler. And there is. He's grabbing his left shoulder.
Well, that's not the thing you want to see the last day of the season. Let's watch the follow through on the slider.
Yep, hanging.
That is the definition of a hang right there.
So Bruce Bochy's going to have to go to his pen. And Runsler is looking very uncomfortable. I mean, it looks like it's hurting him to walk.
No, he didn't want to swing it. He's still taking inventory, but it's not right.
So Sergio Romo is coming out of the dugout as Runsler will head into the Giants clubhouse, into the training room. So we'll be back as Romo warms up. It's 5-3 Colorado.
Sportsnet Bay Area. His guest will feature Kareem Mayfield, light middleweight boxer, Scott Ostler, who is always entertaining, and Ray Ratto, the irrepressible Ray Ratto. So you'll have all that and more from Chronicle Live tonight with Dave Binns right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
I've noticed Ray Ratto lately.
Yeah?
Very good mood.
No.
Yep, all the time.
What do you think that is?
I don't know. I know one thing, it's worrisome.
Sergio Romo's brilliant season, 65th time he's come in.
You think
the strikeout walk ratio is just, you know, guys don't even believe it when you this crazy.
You think Pacheco just got in here just in time to see a slider? Nope, fastball lined into center field, and it falls, and it's going to knock in Kuzmanov. So Pacheco does not see the slider. It's a 1-2 get it in fastball. As here's Wigington. The count was 1-2, by the way, to Pacheco. On deck is Field. It's 6-3. 2 runs here in the 7th inning. Hit on the ground. Burris will make a strong throw, and they got him. Nice play.
That is a great play. That's the play of the day. When as soon as he threw that ball, I'm thinking, what is he doing throwing the ball? Well, it's to get it out. Going way to his right, deep in the hole, and then getting enough on the throw. And a nice play on the back end of it from Brett Pill to stay with the throw and get the tag. But you better have some cannon if you're going to even attempt this, and Burris does have a good arm.
He's also got a nice quick release on that play. So here's Thomas Field, who's got a couple of hits. Strike on the breaking ball, and it's 0-1. I don't see too many hitters hit that pitch all year.
I don't think it's hittable.
Four straight hits, and then the out by Wigington on the nice play by Burris. Got him, and that'll end the inning. This was an inning where Pat Burrell departed before the inning started. Fans gave him a standing ovation, and he came out for the second one, and then he went right down into the tunnel.
You fans, because of your enthusiasm and participation, we are able to set a new attendance record with more than 3.3 million fans. Together, we really are giant, and as we experience many unforgettable moments here at AT&T Parks in 2011, on these final days, and on this final day, we, the entire Giants organization, want to thank you for making 2011 another incredibly memorable year. So, folks, thank you for all that you mean to this great franchise and to this great city.
It is so much fun being part of this. Can't wait to do it again next year, partner.
And that we will. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Matt Belle-Isle, the new pitcher for the Rockies, and he has been a workhorse. Wow. That's a costly strike one. Talk about getting in a guy's kitchen. And you can tell by looking at that barrelhead that Hector Sanchez does not cork his bats. There's the year for Belle-Isle. It's been a good season. 10-4 with a 3.30 ERA. He's got a good hard sinker, low to mid-90s. Good slider curveball combination. But talk about getting in a guy's kitchen. Yeah.
See, easy solution to that. When you go back, you just say very loudly, I can't believe I went up there with a broken bat.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody was using my bat in BP and they broke it and didn't tell me. Oh, and 2 to Sanchez, and Sanchez lifts one to left for Eric Young, and Young will come in and he'll put it away. And we'll have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Aubrey Huff. So here's Huff. Huff takes a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss by Huff, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. We have a visitor, and that's our boss. Mr. Larry Bear is here, and Larry, welcome to our wonderful booth on this very warm Wednesday afternoon.
Well, you know what, Dwayne, Mike, operative words. I came in to say thank you to the two of you for a great year, and of course a thank you to the 3,387,000 fans. Just a spectacular year for the fans, and we didn't get to the playoffs this year. The fan enthusiasm was amazing. They got us through a lot of difficult times, and we're looking forward to going forward. And I'd also like to join in the crowd today and thanking Bill Newcomb for everything he provided the organization. While he was the CEO here for 3 years, as you guys know, he was a partner with the Giants for about 17 years. And I just want to echo everybody's thoughts about Bill.
Here's Justin Christian with Huff at first base, and this pop-up is over by the Rockies dugout, and it's caught by Wigington for out number 2. Well, Mike and I have said it a lot, especially the last week. The energy that this fan base has provided for this team, and they sat through a lot of games that were not fun to sit through, but yet they kept coming back the next day, hoping that it would be a better game, and they just kept coming back. And we really salute all of those great fans who came out, and for the fans that sat at home and watched as well.
We like them too, don't we?
We do. As a matter of fact, Mike and I say all the time, the more people that show up here, the ratings are worse.
Now, we have enough. We have enough capacity to get people both places, in front of their set and at the ballpark.
All right. As Keppinger bounces out, we'll visit more with Larry Bear when we come back. Here at the ballpark at 6-3, Colorado. Broadcast Sportsnet Bay Area. It'll be Mindy Bach and Scott Reese. Reactions to this game. And it'll be a preview. Actually, the games will be right around the 5th or 6th inning of all the other important games that will determine the wild card races. And then 49ers report from Youngstown, Ohio. So all that coming up on Sportsnet Central. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts. And that's Ramon Ramirez facing Chris Iannetta. Larry Bear in our booth. Larry stopping by. Last time Larry was in his booth, he was handing us a ring. We didn't forget that either, by the way.
I heard on the wrap the other night that was your memorable moment. What a moment it was, huh? That whole first weekend.
Burris with a nice play.
Well, that was a nice play. That ball came up on him to his backhand, and that's not an easy ball to stay with. Good balance in your legs.
Yeah, we were talking between innings about just the amazing fans, and we were saying how you don't want to forget about the road warriors either. These fans that, and it wasn't just L.A., San Diego, Arizona, Colorado, as we saw earlier this month, and how about back in New York? It's just incredible passion and devotion, and I just can't tell you how much it means to the team.
Oh, yeah. We found out something this year that we didn't really know. Giants fans travel extremely well.
No kidding.
Well, went to Colorado. The place was jammed. As you mentioned, San Diego, Arizona.
There's a lot of pride, and I think we can take all that into our future. And I can't tell you the number of fans just walking around the stands last night, Monday night, and today. The fans are saying, see you in Arizona. See you in spring training.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how about it? Really did start in spring training. When fans at times couldn't get tickets to the Scottsdale Stadium, they would go in numbers to the other ballparks when the Giants were playing away, and they would take over the stadium. It happened against the Dodgers in Glendale, which I thought was extremely cool.
I was at a Friday night game in Peoria. I'm not sure you guys were working that night, but I went out there with my son, and it felt like a home game. San Diego Padres, San Francisco Giants, and it felt like the Giants were the home team. We hit first, but maybe we should hit last.
Here's Fowler. Young with good speed. He may take off.
Well, that carried right into the regular season when the Giants now go into San Diego to play the Padres. Petco Park becomes AT&T South. Yeah. And it's almost embarrassing because Giants fans are louder than the Padre fans.
Yeah. So, you know what? And you got to tip your hat to the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I was there last weekend, and it was, they've earned it. They've played incredible baseball. And also, as you're a member of the baseball fraternity, you want there to be exciting pennant races, and you want there to be action. Here we are, game 162, and we have, 4 very meaningful games about to take place here in about an hour.
Yep.
And that's a good thing for the game. And there'll be a lot of people glued to some exciting games today, and chances are it could be some tiebreakers tomorrow.
Could be games tomorrow.
You gonna go call them? You gonna go work them?
I mean, Mike and I actually thought about practicing maybe if there was a playoff game tomorrow. Just do it in front of the TV. Young goes. Sanchez's throw is late, and Young steals it.
I had a guy come up to me at the seats a few innings ago and says, I'm going into withdrawals tomorrow. I don't have my Kruk and Kipe show, my pregame, my wrap after the game. What am I going to do fill in the time? I mean, there's just people kind of gear their, it's like the background music of spring, summer, and early fall.
We run into people all the time that they will tape games during the season and then start playing them back in December just to get a feel for what is going to happen.
I love it now when you have the everybody has their handhelds, right, and they're texting and twittering and everything, tweeting, and so we're running some of the CSN ran the great playoff games of the 2010 season.
Yeah.
And there were people that would actually, watching these games in December, would tweet, you see, Uribe just hit a bomb.
Yeah.
Uribe went deep.
I enjoyed watching them.
Maybe like they'd be talking like it was real time.
2-1 pitch coming up to Dexter Fowler. We're in the 8th inning, and Fowler rolls over, and it's right to Keppinger, and Fowler's retired. Young moves to third with Mark Ellis coming up.
Oh, when you consider what the Giants were able to do a year ago, September 1, all through last year's playoff run, the World Series, the parade, then the offseason that felt like it was about, I say 2 weekends long, and then you got right back to spring training, and then the energy and the enthusiasm that overtook Scottsdale, and it just parlayed right into the season. This has been an amazing journey that we've all been privileged to.
From April, really from February 2010 through today, Mike, we were talking about this in the office today. Stacey Slaughter was saying it feels like a blur. It feels like a wonderful blur. 18 months of nonstop. The season last year, the postseason last year, the end of the postseason last year. We were busy in that postseason, in that offseason between the two seasons.
Out into right center field is Torres. Will put it away, and that'll end the inning. I don't know. What do you think? Like the hat?
Beautiful.
Thanks, Larry.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thank you, fans.
Good day at the ballpark. Right now, however, the Giants trail by 3. As Andres Torres stands in. And Torres takes high and wide. When it's time for a change, things Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up. Your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts.
Rex Brothers on the pitch now, and this guy has really been a revelation with these Rockies. He has been outstanding. This guy's got tremendous stuff. Got a fastball that go low to mid-90s with a good hard slider.
And Wigington handcuffed. I'm giving him a hit just because it's last game generous to the hitters.
Well, nice at bat. Opposite field, Stinger runs up the glove of Wigington.
Here's Belt. Belt high and fouled on the left field line and out of play.
Rex Brothers
We'll talk about him in a second. We'll talk about the home run last night from Brandon Bell at an absolute bomb. Through the misters into the pond at number 60 on the splash hit-o-meter.
Torres goes. No chance.
I'm talking about Rex Brothers. There's a guy that is a rookie, and when he signed initially in 2009, he went into minor leagues. He has never had a start. He has been a reliever since the very first day he has gone into organized baseball, and you're starting to see more and more of that. And it's really not anything new. I mean, this has been going on for a decade, but you see so many specialists in college where guys are defined as a short inning guy, and it carries right through their professional career. And such was the case with Brothers.
Well, you better turn it up a notch with him.
But, you know, you see guys throwing 97, the first thing you think of is, oh, this guy could be a starter, especially a guy who's 6'1", 225 like Brothers is.
And that's the good fastball. And Belt actually had a good swing at it. It's 2-2.
Yeah, he was on it.
Bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the baby giraffe. Well, a poster of the baby giraffe. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Way inside, it's 3-2.
Oh, that tickled the ribs right there. The Panda chalking up. He will not hit right-handed.
Got him.
Breaking ball and a good one. Three-two hook. And he identified that as high, and then it snapped back into the strike zone. So it becomes an education at bat.
Here's Pill. Pill doubled in the 6th. And a strike at the knees. No balls and a strike to Brett Pill. Just off the plate.
Not by much. A little backdoor breaking ball action.
That's a pretty good pitch. Brother sets out in front of his chest. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
That's an 88-mile-an-hour hard snapping slider. And you can understand why the Rockies think this guy can be a closer someday. When you look at those 2 pitches, and he does remind you of Billy Wagner.
Torres goes, swing and a miss. So Pill strikes out. Another stolen base for Torres.
See the break is Torres sensing that brother's not paying a whole lot of attention to him, which he was not.
Here's DeRosa. A couple of RBIs in this game for Mark DeRosa. As he takes a strike at the knees. 6-3 Rockies. DeRosa breaks down on a pitch that was breaking down around his ankles. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he just got impressed with that slider. 88-mile-an-hour breaking ball. That's a high velocity breaking ball. We kind of all got spoiled a few years back when Rob Denton was throwing them 93 miles per hour, but you just don't see many 88s now, especially from the left side.
98.
Backs it up with a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer.
98.
He has got big tuna stuff. Here comes the slider.
Brothers strikes out the side. We will head to the ninth. It's 6-3. Colorado.
This guy's nasty.
He's nasty.
Check them out. They're going to talk about this whole season, and they'll talk about the postseason. We're in the top of the ninth inning, and it is 6-3 Colorado. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. Santiago Casilla is the new pitcher for Bruce Bochy, and another look at his year, which has been sensational. And Casilla will tee it off against Kevin Kuzmanov. Kuzmanov on the day has had a good day. 3 hits, 2 doubles, a single. He has scored a couple runs. Foul down the right field line, out of play. And that evens the count.
A lot of unis today in the stand.
Yeah, show your colors today.
1 ball and 1 strike to Kuzminov. Down low, Kuzminov, a good day. Couple of doubles. Scored twice, knocked in a pair. Three and one. Smith to follow. Kuzminov out to right field. Andres Torres standing. And here's Smith.
It's been a great story watching this guy grow as a professional and really come into his own. When Dave Righetti first got a hold of him, and Mark Gardner, he was kind of a fastball slider guy. Only one type of fastball, a four-seamer. He had a curveball that didn't really throw very much, and they encouraged him to bring that curveball out. Then he's taught him the sinker, two-seam fastball, and all of a sudden, hey, he's got 4 weapons. And he has really taken it to another level.
And look, you lose your closer. Finding somebody else isn't the easiest thing in the world to do.
And Casilla stepped right in and did a nice job.
Hit foul down the left field line.
Bill Newcomb and his wife Sally watching their last last inning as the president of the Giants.
Up the middle, and Casilla has the ball catch in. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Pacheco. Giants opened up the season in Los Angeles. You remember it?
I do.
Lincecum, Kershaw. And that score should have really been an indication as to how the season was going to go. Dodgers 2, Giants 1. Kershaw the winner, Lincecum the loser. It was on a Thursday afternoon. Friday night, Billingsley beat Jonathan Sanchez. Hit out to right field. Andres Torres is all over it. Side retired. Bottom of the 9th coming up. change and tune-up. Your oil change tune-up and smog experts.
Rafael Betancourt, the new pitcher for the Colorado Rockies, and he inherits a closing situation. You see he's had 11 save opportunities. He has converted 7 of them. And he is a guy that they expect to be the closer next year. Betancourt's got a 90 to 94 mile an hour cutter, which is bread and butter, and he has a slider to go with it, but you're going to see a lot of that cut.
Well, there's some talk that he may be the guy next year.
Mark DeRosa getting a hug from Tim Lincecum. There'll be a lot of hugs in that clubhouse today. But it's one thing that has always amazed me as to how fast a team can go its different ways once the season ends, and that'll happen tonight shortly after this ball game's over.
No more evident than after the parade where the buses came back and the players didn't know what to do, and finally they went on their way. So Betancourt to face Emmanuel Burris, not Mike Fontenot. So Fontenot will lead things off. Then it's Hector Sanchez. Then it's a pinch hitter. Down low, 1 ball and no strikes. Hey, look who's got a bat.
Panda's got to have one more at bat, doesn't he?
Get an ovation that is going to be fun to listen to. Line drive caught by Kuzminov. So Fontenot's bid to get a hit and maybe his last at bat of the season taken away by Kuzminov. And here's Sanchez. Nice at bat by Fontenot.
Oh, indeed. He deserved a little more.
Sanchez. He's 0 for 3. Swings and misses. No balls and 1 strike.
Good breaking ball.
High drive to right, down the line, off the top of the wall, and Sanchez better put on the brakes, and he does.
Well, kind of an impressive single.
He missed his first home run by about 5 feet. And here's Sandoval, and listen to this over
San
here.
Francisco pitching for Santiago Garcia, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
Giants believe that Sandoval may not have to have surgery on that injured shoulder. They believe it'll heal on its own. Really has kept him from hitting right-handed for about the last 6 weeks. There's a stretch about in the middle of that where he did take some at bats right-handed, but then he hurt it again. Just off the plate, 1 ball and no strikes. He comes into this at bat hitting .315, 23 home runs, 70 RBIs. His on base percentage is just 2 points shy of .360.
Monster year, and he missed a whole quarter of it.
Swing and a miss, 1 ball and 1 strike. He missed 40 games.
So, I mean, it's real easy to project what he would have done.
He would have easily been 38-100. I don't know, easily, but he would have been close. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. The success for Pablo Sandoval is to just relax and let the ball come to you as a hitter instead of going out to get it.
Yeah, she's a panda, people.
Sanchez goes and Sandoval pokes it foul.
One thing we've known about Betancourt, I mean, he's got exceptional command. And he loves to work the outside part of the play. I mean, he just pounds away. Very similar leg lift in his motion to that of Will Hershiser.
One ball and 2 strikes. Sandoval pops this one to left. It's Young. And Young will put it away. 2 outs here in the 9th inning. And the hitter will be Justin Christian. And listen to this crowd. Justin Christian's got a couple of hits. Rockies trying to end their year on a positive note. Sanchez goes and the pitch is high. Strike at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Loves that outside corner.
I'm going to say thanks to a couple of people, and that would be to Jim Lynch and Jeff Kuyper. We've all been together for about 25 years now. So another fine season from those two, our producer and our director. And we can certainly thank everybody, but specifically, I want to mention those two. Swing and a foul, 1 and 2. And I wanted to wait until nearly the last pitch, so I didn't have to talk about him a whole lot.
Well, you know he's going to foul off like 9 pitches now. But it's fun coming to work every day with big leaguers and everybody in our crew. Fabulous people. They take it home with them. They think about what they do. They care about what they do. They try to be what they are, and what they are is the best. Everybody in the truck, all of our camera people. It is our privilege to go to work with you every day.
1 ball and 2 strikes. And that's the ball game, and that's the season. The final game of the year goes to the Colorado Rockies as they beat the Giants today by a final of 6-3. And just listen to these fans as they applaud the San Francisco team. But Mike, it ends with a loss, but nevertheless, a fun last 3 games here at the ballpark.
Well, as always, what we saw here every night, it was so consistent to get here to the ballpark, and it all started about 2 or 3 hours before the game when you could start to plug into the excitement and the electricity, and it never waned. Not one day. It was beautiful the first day. It was beautiful today.
All right, final score here at AT&T Park.